Good evening, everybody.
Happy Thursday, how everybody doing today?
Man, let's chat and talk. This is our Thursday night chat. We are in the building. It was time to get everybody logged in and get set up.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we'll just go roll. I know how it is today. Meanwhile, how everybody doing today, man? How y'all day doing, man? Y'all been doing the heat.
Hot, hot. Hey, you gotta think about it. Hell hotter than this.
True, true, true.
Than it-
So I try to get right with God. I ain't trying to burn. I
Hey,
ain't doing it.
hey,
I like AC.
bro.
Love that.
Hey, I fussed about that tree on top of my house, but now that it's gone, I can tell. Boy, this house is hot. Real hot. I'm trying to tell you, hey man, hey, you got a special guest. He spoke in with us last week, but with scheduling issues and stuff. He promised he'd be here this week, and he's here tonight. We got Mr. Big Slice himself, Mark Restoration. Big Slice's place. He got several different things. It depends on which level that you know him as. You know what I'm saying? And I'm your host, Darren Matthews, and this is my co-host, my nephew, Mr. Aaron Leach.
In the building.
In the building. Yeah. So, nephew, before we get started, tell them what they need to do.
And all we ask for y'all to do is three things: like, subscribe, and share. We also on YouTube. So if you're a music fanatic like myself, love music, take a pros break from the music, check us out on YouTube and go down our page. Man, let's talk, man. And like, and subscribe, and share. And I'm gonna take 5, 15 seconds of your time. See it every time.
Every time.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, like I said, man, before we get to our guests, man, we're gonna get into some talking, you know what I'm saying? See what's on everybody's mind, you know what I'm saying? Like the nephew said, the heat been bad. I want y'all to be careful out there. Drink plenty of water. Can stay in the shade. Don't get too hot because they have a heat advisory out there. And this is Texas. You got to realize people don't understand that when you in Texas, Texas heat is different than anybody else heat. You know what I'm saying? And it is hot. I mean, they talking about the index. It was 106 yesterday, but the index was 111. I ain't never been that hot before in my life.
It's 111.
But it was cooler today.
It was still kind of hot though.
Yeah. Yeah. Make you reach for fall and.
I tell you, I'm so.
But then when they come, then people talk about, I'm glad when summer comes.
Yeah, but not me. It's because I actually love the winter. I'm born in the winter.
Yeah.
Team weird. One day. So I love the winter. Cold. That's my thing. It's because this thing about the cold. You get too cold, you can always
You
go
put on
extra-
something,
yeah,
right?
You can always
Right.
go extra cold.
Right.
But summertime, man, it's also much you can take off.
Yep. Hey, bro,
Clear.
and let me tell you something, man. Look here, I tried to do like the Mexican brothers and get one of those sweaters, the long sleeve, but they say it's supposed to keep you cool.
Yeah.
My body's not ready for that. I don't have a Mexican body. I got an American body. Dude,
I be trying.
I was hot, I almost passed out. My cousin said, man, go sit down, man. Your skin will change colors and stuff. So when you got a heat exhaustion, I'm out there with this long sleeve sweater on,
Like for real.
like to
Like,
pass out.
that,
And I saw some on the roof down the street. They work on the roof, been out there all day.
but see, this is the thing though. They used to
Right.
that's what they did.
That heat.
That's all they did when they was over there.
Right.
I understand though. That's just what
I'm domesticated. I'm more domesticated Negro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ready for that heat no more. They ain't trying to make America great again and put me back in the field. Because I ain't gonna make it. I'm trying to I ain't gonna make it because I'm feed up. I'm be running like Tutu.
Make it easy.
Well, what's your name, boy?
I'm paying some big bucks. If they talking about paying $50 around here, yeah, I go out there and pick out some cotton.
They pay you no $50 no hour.
If they was talking about paying $50,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, you said if they would.
Yeah, if they
Oh,
was.
yeah. That would be chunky cotton. We have color
All day.
everything. Over time. Yeah, go home. No.
These guys in the
We've
field,
been
man.
here 2 days. Go home. No. $50 an hour.
I'm sure.
Shut this place down.
That's a topic.
My chick gonna have to come on a bridge truck.
$12.
Kind all in my hair.
That's like 1,200. That's like 1,200. I'm saying. $12. And one day, 12 hours for 12 hours. You know,
But you forgetting one person. That uncle that don't nobody like. He show up at every paycheck. Because he want his money. He ain't did a thing.
Uncle Tom.
No, Uncle Sam.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, he want his. He don't give how much you work to get it. He want his.
Yeah, I forgot he gonna take. He gonna take out.
Yeah, that's that one uncle that show up at the party that don't nobody like.
Oh, I could. You need to put in on this, man.
He like Debo. Uncle Sam like Debo. Pull up on you.
Man,
But you got like, my taxes.
You want like $200, dude? I want $200.
I want you.
I want to give me my money. What?
Go.
Lost.
I was watching one that they this thing about the lottery, and it was showing where these people make this money. And then people think they win a lot of money, but then when Uncle Sam take his part,
I'm telling you, they're enjoying that bad.
Right.
So
you got to pay Uncle Sam, then you got to pay the state tax.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you really want $1 million,
I mean, you ain't got to.
You could give out. You could have like
about $300,000.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because like I said, you got to pay him, you got to pay state tax, then you got to pay taxes on the end of the year.
They got taxes for everything.
Everything.
What the hell? You paying taxes against the shit.
That's why folks like, he broke already. You got to understand. When he by the time he get all that money, because if you cash out, if you take the lump sum, Uncle Sam gonna hit you straight off the top. That's why a lot of people just take the money. That way they can get paid a little bit out. But if you take that lump sum, then Uncle Sam won't, he gonna hit you.
I'll go back to the phone. Dang, man, how much do you want? It's my money. I need it now.
Yep.
No money ain't no longer your money.
Your money ain't your money no more, my brother. Let me see. And you like to call the numbers at the top of the screen. His number is 903-559-0800. If you like to speak with our special guest, or you got something you like to talk about, if you have anything of interest that you would like for us to talk about, you get in the inbox, or you can call the number, text, whatever, and we'll get back with you at our convenience. Right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring he got things to do. He's celebrating tonight. So he took time out to come hang out with us. We're not gonna be here long tonight. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring him in a second here. But and then we're gonna talk to him, then we're gonna let him go do what he needs to do. And we appreciate it coming through. And I was on his show last week, and I had a good time. I had to invite him to come be with us tonight. So saying, because I'm so proud of this young man. I'm proud of all the young men that came up around us and came up behind us. Like I talked to Doug, you know what I'm saying? I told him how proud I am of them, man, because it's good to see young men strive. Man. You know what I'm saying, sir? And especially with everything that's going on, because they can be locked up, or they can be dead gone. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have this chance to talk to them. Right? You know what I'm saying? But they pulled the bootstraps up, pulled themselves through the fire, and became stone.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a battle. In a fight I cannot handle. The enemy keep. Oh, yeah. Oh. Sometimes I feel like
right, all right. Sorry that you got that messed up. You know what I'm saying? I got my boy.
Hey man, it's good to see you, brother.
Mr. Slice in the building.
Good to
Man, welcome to Man Let's Talk, man. This is our Thursday night chat, man. I've been knowing this young man for a long time, man. Came into the music with me. I've been knowing his brother. I started rapping with his brother, Derek.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They live right down the street from me. And then I saw this young man grow up, heard him and his friends.
Yep.
And decided to bring them all in. And we already talked about that on his show. But what we heard to talk about tonight is his evolution. Like you talked about mine, well, your show. Now I want to talk about yours. You mentioned that they celebrating the sobriety right now.
Yeah, they surprised me, and man, I'm so in tune with these people.
Yeah.
To where I believe that
Yeah.
that it was one of the first, and all the way up until the very moment. So they was celebrating my 5th year anniversary, sobriety anniversary.
Yeah.
Because I had to let the original date pass and didn't even realize that
Yeah, that
it passed by, and they did that for me. I thought that was so interesting. So big shouts out to all of them.
Oh yeah.
Big slice of place that just did that.
and you got a good crew.
Yeah.
Around you. You know what I'm saying? They pay attention.
That we was just talking about that in the service.
Right.
We wouldn't even have them kind of moments if we wasn't in tune
to what's going
and
on.
and building rapport on
right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. But see that they come from leadership.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
And that's as well, introduce yourself. Because I said your name. Go ahead and let everybody know what all you do.
Hey man, first I want to just give honor and praise to God for allowing you to do this stuff, man. And man, I really want to give the big man a shout out and praise God for moments like these, man. And secondly, I have to say, being right here with you right now is kind of the equivalent of the Temptations going back and standing in front of Motown Hillsville. Because we done a lot of history right here where I'm at. So it blew me over when I walked through the door, I promise you. But my name is Marquise, and they call me Big Slice from Big Slice's Place, where the food is blessed and highly flavored. 1423 is my school. Texarkana, US.
Man, amen. So, and you're also a pastor, right?
I am. I got ordained December the 8th of 2023.
Right.
Yes. I learned how to preach and teach the word, the restoration of hope.
Yeah.
I went there broken beyond human repair. I had them burn every bridge in life. All my close friends and stuff, had to give me the, without a cold shoulder. But, what it's called, the tough love.
Yeah, tough love.
If you want to be that way, go be that way. It hurt me too much.
Right.
So you can just be withering away, just going down like this up on me. See, I never really considered that how I was making people feel. And so it started looking like the world was all doors and avenues were shut. And that's how I ended up at Restoration Hope.
So let's talk about restoration. Okay. Somebody might need help. Okay. Explain what is restoration.
All right, so Restoration Hope is a faith-based Christian discipleship program. And we TDCJ approved. So we have a lot of parolees there. And like the monitors, they monitor the whole. But it's designed for men that's getting free from incarceration and who want to get their life established, but with a relationship with Jesus Christ. So our job and our focus is to get them in there, same as they did me, and point them in the direction of how to have a successful relationship with Christ, because we believe, and from our own personal experiences, that once we get a relationship with Him established, it's really a real one, not our grandmas, not our mama, but our very own, and start operating in that and being obedient in that those repetitive cycles of prison and homelessness and addiction and alcoholism, whatever the case may be, we believe from our own experiences of going this route that takes us into a direction of not repeating those cycles. Right. Yes, because I was incapable of breaking the chains of that cycle on my own.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the idea of Big Slice's Place.
Okay, so here's the deal. I did so much out there, bro, and
me personally, I felt like the name Big Slice had done been too tarnished. Because I mean, I done went from Rap King
Yeah.
to Dope, and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be real. And people that saw me when from the Rap Bill days to the Say What You Like days to the Uncut days, and we had some success.
Right.
And then for me to go down and do all the stuff that I was living and being, and when people had got to a point where people mentioned the name Big Slice, either it was only two of us, either they think of the other one, or either when if I come across their radar, then it was automatically how I've been living the last 10 years.
Right.
So I did not want it to do that. Right? And one of my mentors, he always gave me like I go inside, I go into meetings and I write Big Slice on my he'll snatch it off of me. Try like that dude is dead.
There you go.
And I had got so used to burying that persona and just leaving it where it was at. And man, we had a board meeting, and they thought it would be a good idea to not resurrect that persona, but just the name, so that people could see the transformation that went on. I didn't want to name it that. I was going to name it after my mom.
Okay.
You know, I was going to name Regina's Place,
Right.
or the Simple Twist. One of the things that restaurant name that I wanted to do at culinary school. Right. I went with it because one thing at Restoration Hope, man, they teach us to learn how to take suggestions, how to take correction, and discipline. So I went with it, and they was right, man. It re-sparked people.
Yeah, right. Because when you grew Big Slice, right,
and so nowadays they put the name and how I have been living the past 15 years. They put that and associate that, and then they see something different. And it was all about, they did that. The board was, elders, so they knew what they was doing.
Right.
And so I just wasn't okay with it.
But it worked out.
It worked out. You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And your Thursday night service.
Yes.
Explain that to people.
Well,
Because someone like we came to the program, but we
yes, you did.
made the first.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, that meant more to me.
Yeah.
You being there, because a lot of my life, a lot of my story, you're in it.
Yeah.
Majorly in it. And to see you there, I was nervous.
Yeah.
And when you walked in, that calm came by, same as when we used to go out on the stage and we turn around and you was right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm almost tearing up. You was right there, and you would push us out there. Because we're like, man, there's too many people out there.
Right.
Like we're talking about hundreds of people that we little kids performing, and we try to turn around and run the other way, and use that big brother, that humble big brother, and you would stop us all. Get y'all butt out there and do what we practice.
Yeah.
So when you walked in, it was one of those get yourself out there and do what you need to do moments. So I'm glad I get a chance to let you know that, because that's exactly how it was. That was our first service, and it was just the opportunity to expand. So at Restoration Hope, what we do is, so say for instance, like you're a welder, and you come in like me, broken, beyond the shadow, beyond human repair, and then you start going through that transformation. You start getting serious about your relationship. You start cleaning us up, cleaning you up, building you up. Then you start doing work around the ministry. Start getting asked to go on this site.
And let's talk.
What's up, Lonnie?
What's happening? Who this?
It's Gary Deal, man. Last night.
What's up? What's up, Gary?
So I was like,
Chilling, man. Just here with Big Slice on, man. Let's talk.
Hey man.
it's like,
Hey man, I'm doing all right, man. How you doing? That's good to hear your voice, brother. Yes, sir. I appreciate the love and the support, man.
But hey, Derek, September 14th.
Okay.
I think the show already become easy for my girl.
Uh-huh.
I'll donate some of her proceeds to Fairmont Center.
All right.
Hey man. Big shots out, man. Big shots out on that.
Yeah, that's good. Appreciate that.
Big shots out on that, man.
Yeah.
So, shout it out.
Okay. And like I said before then, bro, I like to get you on, you know what I'm saying? Or we can link you in or whatever, and then you let everybody else know You know what I'm saying? I can tell everybody, but then it'd be better if it come from you. You know what I'm saying? All right. And man, hey, appreciate you calling, man. Call back anytime, man. You know, and come holler at us. Yeah. You know, I've been trying to get you for a while, you know.
I know, I've been saying I'm gonna come.
Yeah. Because that was sliced up. See, Gary used to travel with us.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Right? Yeah.
So he know how things used to go. We
Boy.
used to the road.
It was like a mini tour,
Yeah.
something tour, like for real. That's what exactly we had speakers back then.
We had a brother speaker, took 6 of us and told them in the
Yeah, right. Roadie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Had crates of records,
Speakers,
speakers, amps,
turntables,
microphone,
all that, man.
night show.
Got to get there and set up.
Yeah,
and get her
go there, we go early that evening,
Yeah,
set everything up, then we go around, pass out fire,
all that, man.
go to the park, stuff, and then the place will be packed that
It'll be
night.
packed.
You know what I'm saying? And but that's what we learned. We learned from Shelby and Big Daddy and them, and then they learned it from us,
That's right.
and they took it on. And like I say, when you hear the young man speak, he speaks so clearly and fluent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We practice that so much right here in this, right where we're at right now. How to pronounce it, how to not make the mics pop and sound. And if we did it wrong, he would make us do it over again. We'd be in here like hours and hours going over our cues, over our where we stand, how you get away from the mic, how you share a mic. Because sometimes if we have to practice, if you're gonna get in front of them and they only got one mic, one mic there, you're gonna have the temptation next time. We have to practice hours on that, on how to flow with that, with the verse.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Taylor, you know.
hey, shout out to Taylor and Believe Wilkins, all the crew over there at Big Slice's Place that's doing their birthday thing over there for me. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all too.
Thank y'all for joining us, Mr. Mickey Kelly, Mr. Dre Hall. What's up, Mr. Dre Hall? How y'all doing tonight, man? Thank y'all for joining us on Man Let's Talk. This is our Thursday night chat. We're here with Big Slice's Place.
Hey,
Marquise Restoration.
hey,
And we're talking to him about his evolution
amen.
from being Big Slice
To Big Slice again.
to Big Slice again.
Yeah, to Big Slice.
And we're on the phone with Mr. Gary Hill. They're having a live show.
That's right.
September the what? September the 14th. And some of the proceeds will go to the Beverly Community Center. So man, y'all get out there and support. Like I said, I try to support everybody. People call us, we just go to parties.
Yeah,
People
that's
call us,
right, man. Yeah.
come to their parties. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? That's the way I was trained, that's why I was raised. If
Right.
somebody invite you to something, you should be there.
That's right, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, y'all get out, help support Mr. Gary Hill, and
Love Gary.
y'all go support Big Slice's Place.
Man.
Hey man, they got some good food down there. You gotta try the loaded fries, man.
Oh, yes, Lord. Yes,
Yeah.
Lord. Yes,
I had
Lord.
the loaded fries, man. If you ain't been down there, go try it out, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell somebody about it. And nephew, would you please tell them again what they need to do?
And I don't think we ask for y'all
Come
to
on
do
with
is
it.
3 things, man. Right.
Yeah.
Subscribe
Yes.
and share, man.
Yes.
However, if you on YouTube, if you're a music fanatic like myself, man, take a pause break from the music
Somebody say,
and go check out our page on Man Let's Talk, man. It's only gonna take 5-15 seconds of your time. I say it every time, man.
yeah, we on Instagram too.
Oh
go
yeah,
to
we
Twitter.
on IG.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we on
on
IG.
Twitter.
Get that IG up.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
man, like I said, okay, we talked about Big Slice.
Yeah.
Restoration.
Right.
Big Slice's Place.
Right.
Your Thursday night prep. I mean your
Service.
Thursday night service.
Every Thursday at 7 p.m.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Come on with it. What's the plan for the future?
You know what? That's a good question. Well, we're turning the corner at Big Slice's Place. We're getting set up and geared up for a revival week. It's gonna be my very first revival. I got a lot of elders. Shout out to Pastor Raleigh, Johnny Raleigh, Melvin Pittman, James Jackson, Buck Thomas, Danny Stone. All of these elders in my life is helping me learn how to properly function and do ministry. But we're gonna switch gears because the Lord has really been speaking to me. I'm not giving up on the restaurant. I love to cook,
Right.
but he wants me to be doing something
Something that's
else
right.
first and foremost.
Right.
So I asked him, how do I do that?
Yeah.
He said, I'm glad you asked. That's why you've been so frustrated trying to run around here and do because you're doing it in reverse. So the ministry for me
Right.
is first and foremost. I'm a pastor. I'm a father to my children.
Right.
Right. And then it's Big Slices place. So we're going to put everything in its proper order.
Order.
And
Right.
once it gets in its proper order, then we'll move forward. And
Yeah.
man.
R.I.P. Anthony.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Anthony Creedell. What's up, Reggie Clark? Thank you for joining us. Hey, man. I'm sorry to cut you off, my brother. Hey, but I like to acknowledge everybody that joined us, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, please, we'll come back next week. It'll be Cash Out Thursday, and we will have Miss Monica Dennis. She'll be with us next week, and she's gonna be talking about her survival story and all the stuff she's been through. And I we've been doing this for almost 2 years now.
I love it, man.
You know what I'm saying? I started it with my other nephew. We used to be at this house sitting on the porch.
Yeah.
He said, "Man, we need a show."
Right.
So we started it.
Yeah.
Now, he done had a baby at 59. Come on. So he got to spend time with his son. So my other nephew stepped in to take place.
Shots out. Shots out.
You know what I'm saying? And people thought we done, you know what I'm saying? But I can tell them all the time, when God give you an idea, put you on a path, you're gonna veer off that road.
And see, you know what, man? That's the thing. That's the struggle of being able to recognize what God is speaking and saying to us individually,
Right.
and being okay with that. Because 9 times out of 10, what the path that He's taking you, it might not be your preference.
Right.
And so I prefer to do things this way, but it's obvious that at this moment in my life, from what's going on over at the restaurant right now, and the team that's over there, my closest friends and people that's in my life right now, it's obvious that the ministry has to come first. It has to. And if I don't do it, then it's gonna, like those moments in life where you have a lot of frustrating, it's because you're there, but you got to go on and turn the curve.
Right.
So I see Big Slices place just expanding, just growing and building. Because here's the deal: the elders that's in my life right now, and I love them because they're giving me the opportunity to be the kind of pastor that God is equipping me to be.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with tradition. But when the tradition from another era isn't what's reaching the era now, then emerges the Big Slices and the Colton Briggs and the BJ Fords and the Waynes and the people like us to go out and reach and get face value because we truly been where they've been. And it could be from another era. They could been where we've been too, but not the same. As us.
Right.
It's just like that. So that's what's going on. And but they're also teaching me from a biblical discipline standpoint, but giving me the freedom to listen to what God is telling me, and I have to be okay with that. Because I'm telling you right now, bro, it don't never be the way I want it.
Oh yeah, no. But see, that's what I'm saying. See, like people ask, why we do this, because we be out and people come up to us like, "You guys from dude be like, hey man, I was going through some stuff one night."
And there you go.
Y'all popped up on my thing, and
y'all
was talking about something. He said, "I was finna go through something I didn't know I didn't need to be doing."
Come on, man.
He said, "Because my daughter and her boyfriend," he said, and I had it already set in my mind. He said, "But I stopped and I listened to y'all." He said, "And what y'all was talking about was right on point. Right on point.
Confirmation.
You know what I'm saying?
That I need to go another way.
Yeah, you go another way. Come on." And then I was thinking, well, if we had never been doing this,
then it would have been on the way it went.
On the way it went.
See that?
So I continue to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a whole thousands of followers. You know what I'm saying? But we're not about wrong.
Right.
We're about helping people. You know what I'm saying?
That's
We're
somebody.
gonna give you some knowledge. We're gonna give you a little money every now and then. Come on. You know what I'm saying? I have sponsors. I've been able to get sponsors. People donate, and we give it back.
Right. That's exactly how it's supposed to go.
Right. So I pay it forward.
No, that's exactly right. It's important to do that.
Right.
It's important to do that.
And sometimes people really need that, that positive insight. Like, like the word, basically different, a will uplift them from those stages of what they might be.
Right. Will they be
like?
I just had a moment like that right now.
Yeah.
That's why I don't believe in coincidence anymore. I believe in divine appointment. It didn't go on last Thursday, but it went on this Thursday.
Right.
And here I am. I'm going through, like, I'm in a dog fight in life. You know what I'm saying? Trying to grow a business, trying to this and that, being a parent, this and that. Hey, it gets tough, right? And you have moments to where you need to be edified and encouraged, but our pride get in the way. You don't want, man, I don't want people to think that. Hey, look, when you're dealing with the unseen realm, no one cares about what other people think.
Right.
If you're dealing with frustration, or you're dealing with depression, or you're dealing with that, no one can really see that. They can't see that unless they build a rapport with you. So when it comes time to get freedom from that, you shouldn't care what someone thinks of you. If you lost a car or a business, or hey, look, man, when it comes down to what changed, I tell people all the time, Big Slice's place, the restaurant side of it, right, is a byproduct of what happened to me with my relationship with Christ in Restoration Hope. Right. See, for the first time in my life, I took a shower on the inside. It's an inside out job. Right. And so I started, and don't get it, I'm not trying to sound like, because I'm going to be real with you. Don't get it twisted. I started practicing like if you bite your fingernail, a little pinch, a smidget of obedience. And he multiplied that, and he blessed me for even attempting obedience. Right. Because most days people ain't thinking about doing nothing pleasing to God. No. We're thinking about trying to make it through and how much money we can make. If it ain't about money, it don't make sense. It's all about it.
Right? And here's another thing. A lot of people that go to church now, talk about go for the show.
Come on, man.
They don't even go listen to the word. Most pastors don't preach the word.
Come on, man.
They give their inspiration.
Come on, man. I agree. That's why, and people, but we can't let that deter us from going in there. Right. Because he might be, what if he called one of us to go inside of a dead church that's like that, and it's spark and light a fire and uplift or edify. But we looking for a justified reason not to go, not to give the money, not all of that. No, you just do it and do it from the heart. And
everything you do
it from the heart, and then he's going to bless you. Well, we were just talking about at the service just while ago before I got there. Man, giving God everything of us and doing it without, it's like this right here. If you gonna tie some money, but you're gonna do it from a grumpy, grudgy, like I barely won't even give, you might as well keep it. He not finna multiply nothing from that. But if you give your all to him freely, Lord, here you go, then he will. Right. Come on, man. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. And so that's what I tell people. The restaurant stuff and all that stuff, the food trucks and stuff, man, 1,000 restaurants couldn't take the place of what happened to me at Restoration. I mean, matter of fact, 1,000,000 restaurants couldn't. Right. Because 1,000,000 restaurants couldn't fix the hole in my heart. Right. 1,000,000 restaurants couldn't fix me losing my family and how my children looked at me. 1,000,000 restaurants and $1 million. Yeah, you know what would happen if you're trying to buy kids and buy your way back. Right. You know what? I'm just gonna keep on taking it because you ain't spending the time to repair and fix it. What I want. No, I'm gonna drain it until you figure out and then you can go on about it. So money, this can't do nothing about it because it's the unseen stuff that I needed. I needed to be laid down. Listen to me on a spiritual journey, right? Yeah. And I needed to get past my fear of having spiritual surgery done, brain surgery. You know, in the natural, we get told and taught, and don't let them folks cut on your back or your brain. So I'm automatically in the natural afraid of surgery. Right. So I'm definitely afraid to lay down spiritually and allow the Holy Spirit to do surgery on me. I'm associating the two the same way. It's gonna hurt. Someone gonna lose something, and I ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna have to and no. And I was around people who understood that I'm just like me. That understood that and lovingly held my hand as I laid down and got back up. Spiritually speaking, stay with me. We're on a spiritual journey, and they hooked up a spiritual IV up to my spiritual arm and hooked it up to Jesus and let him pump me back to life. And that's exactly what happened. So how can natural, financial, or anything of that, how can success like that trump that kind of success that happened to me there? So with or without, I'm okay. I'm perfectly okay. And today at Big Slice's place, because don't get it twisted, as we're going, we get caught up in that stuff. I'm talking about the the 60-year pastor, the 20-year pastor, the 20-year person that learned how to not let people in their bed. It doesn't matter. It's inevitable. We're going to get caught up in it. We're going to get caught up in prestige. We're going to get caught up in finance. We're going to get caught up in it. But it takes us to equip the saints, right?
Yep.
To help equip one another to be there when the moments happen. And today they was there with me because I was feeling like, you know what? And next thing I know, it's cake. It's a full-fledged party, and people are loving
He wasn't
it.
even thinking about it, man. And he sent somebody.
And that's where I'm going with it.
Right.
And he sent you.
Right.
And he sent me.
Right.
And we have to recognize when he's equipping his saints to come rally around us, to get us back in there and get back on track. Hey, look, man, it might be rough here, but let's stop listen, for anybody out here that has these kind of issues, let's stop treating the new problems like with the weight of the old. If God done brought you, like me, from being homeless on the street to having a restaurant, right? And you having the strains like normal grown-up people do about finances and all that stuff, but you were just walking the streets 5 years ago up and down Texarkana till your feet bleed and don't know where your next meal at. Don't treat this new problem like it's the heavy as the old one.
Right.
Let's rejoice about the new one, and let's still stay grateful for where he done brought us from, because he brought us from those old problems so that we can stand up and tell the whole world, hey man, it's rough right now, but I'd have been through way worse. Come on, man.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Right, man.
Hello, Mr. Hall. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hey, man, we are here with the man himself.
And I'm so blessed to be here, man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I appreciate you coming.
Thank you,
my bro.
Thank you so much,
man.
So much.
And we had a good time, man. Like I said, we'll be back next Thursday. Next Thursday be Cash Out Thursday. We're having this Monica Dennis. She'll be with us next
Big shout out to Monica.
And y'all stay tuned in, man. Tell a friend about us. Like, share, you know what I'm saying? And we'll be back next week. And like I always say, with my friend, to the end. Till we see y'all again. This has been Man Let's Talk. Man, we love y'all, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host of Man Let's Talk, Darren Iceman Matthews, and his co-host, Mr. Aaron Meeks. Join us every Thursday at 7 p.m. on Facebook Live and YouTube.